using a mole chocolate, which I got from Indi Chocolate in Seattle. So let's have Art talk us through it.
Yeah, it's really simple. So you just start off with some butter, a third of a stick, and melt it.
Now, is it salted butter or unsalted? Does it matter?
I always use unsalted.
Okay.
And you don't want it to, you want it on sort of medium-low heat.
Oh, I like cooking on high. I am a hot cooker. So, and then in goes the
Yeah,
flour.
once it's melted, you go ahead and put in really all the dry ingredients.
All the dry ingredients, the flour. To make your roux, how long do you cook that?
You just, until it's just mixed in, really.
Really? Wow. Okay, so what is the background behind chocolate gravy?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I grew up with it as a kid, though. My mom didn't even call it chocolate gravy. We just had biscuits and chocolate sauce. It's definitely a southern thing. I only learned it was called chocolate gravy later. And I mean, it's a very apt description because you always have it with biscuits. And the funny story is my mom made it when I was a kid, and then she lost the recipe. I didn't know it was a traditional southern thing. I thought it was just something that, some family recipe. And she's like, oh, sorry, Art, I lost the recipe. And turns out she just didn't want my younger brother and sister to know about it because she decided it was not very healthy breakfast. Because I always had it for breakfast, and it was the best thing.
Yeah.
Fresh biscuits and...
So, not sausage gravy, huh?
No, I mean, it's basically the same concept. It's of the sweet version. So I think that's where the gravy
I am making mine in a saucepan, and Art is doing his in a skillet. And is there advantages to going one way or the other?
I just usually use a saucepan because I don't have to worry about it going out the sides. But I figured we could use a skillet here so you could see it better. Yeah.
What would you use this on?
Check it out.
Biscuits?
Biscuits.
Yeah. That's where the name comes from. It's just like biscuits and gravy, except the sweet version. So in our place, we serve it as a dessert. But like I said, growing up, I had it for breakfast.
Would you put whipped cream on it? Would you put anything else on it, or is it?
I don't. It's
just good on its own.
Good with the biscuit, and the biscuit, biscuits are a little savory, and you got the sweet. This is very sweet, so.
Okay, so you're adding your milk gradually. I
Yes.
dumped mine in. I'm a hot cooker. You're a medium cooker. And somehow yours is looking better than mine. I mean, is there some...
Well, you just want to give it a chance to thicken up a little bit.
All right.
There are no onions in this recipe.
There are no onions, no sausage.
No.
It's all sweet.
It's all sweet,
And we're here making chocolate gravy.
We're here making chocolate gravy, but I have added a little mole seasoning, which is right over there, which I got from Indi Chocolate, and it's got some spices, some chilies in it, and we're going to kind of taste them side by side and let people, sample and see which they like better. What are some other southern gravies that you love, that you serve at your place? Just the classic sausage?
Yeah, we just do a sausage gravy. And we also, that's the only southern one. We came up with one we call the Northwest gravy because we use locally grown lentils.
Wow. Gravy with lentils.
Yeah.
That sounds very healthy.
It's kind of healthy, but you can also add sausage to it if it's too
Okay,
healthy.
there you go. What about red-eye gravy?
Red-eye gravy, we don't do that, though. We do, red-eye gravy is awesome, but it's not something that holds very well.
Okay.
But it's basically just, you make it from the drippings of country ham. And we do have country ham that we get from North Carolina.
Ham. What about putting a little sweet and savory together on this preparation? Would you?
I think that would be awesome. Yeah.
A little country ham with this?
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I will. And then I turn up the heat.
Oh, now you tell me.
Yeah.
Turn off the heat.
Turn it up a little bit.
Turn it up. Mine got turned off. How is that?
I sabotaged.
It does smell so good.
Well, you could smell the yours.
Okay, there we go. No, yours got turned down. I think that's bad. Yeah,
Do you whisk it the whole time, or can you just walk away?
Well, once you turn up the heat, you really need to be whisking it so
All right.
it doesn't scorch because it'll stick to the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
And then we got non-stick here. It takes a minute to. I'm used to cooking on.
And then how do you serve it? Do you split the biscuit and
Yep.
pour it And
Yeah,
then
just
put-
like it with biscuits and gravy. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we put a little powdered sugar on top. Yeah, you could use whipped cream. You could do really anything. I mean, it's versatile. It's a very basic thing, and you could use. I mean, the basic recipe calls for cocoa, but you can use any other kind of chocolate.
You can use a baking chocolate or even
Yeah.
some of these chocolates that we
Yeah,
tried
yeah, sure.
today. Okay. So we tried 15 different chocolates, milk chocolate versus dark chocolate. Did you have any favorites? Are you a milk chocolate person or a dark chocolate person?
I like both. I was really surprised. Like, I never tasted that many, or even very many chocolates side by side. I was just blown away by the differences. And some that I recognized that I thought were my favorite, I didn't like as much as some of the other ones that I didn't know what they were. So.
Huh.
But I had favorites on both sides.
Now, what do you think? Is this is it getting close? Are we getting close to biscuit time?
People want to hear more about the biscuits.
Well, we make Southern style buttermilk biscuits. It's really, people ask me for the recipe. I mean, the recipes, there's hundreds of different biscuit recipes. I think honestly, the technique is just every bit as important as the actual recipe. But I think we have a good recipe, but because people consult me all the time and ask me what's wrong.
I actually wrote a story about your technique,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah,
we have
that's
a little
true.
video on the site
That's
that
true.
shows.
Where are you from again? Where do you work?
I'm from
Where
North
do you biscuit?
Carolina, and I own Honest Biscuits in Pike Place Market.
Ooh, mine is boiling.
We call, yeah, that's good. That means so it'll start thickening in a minute. Mine's not. I don't know.
I'm gonna grab some spoons. Everybody can walk by and try it. Try a little.
All right.
Take one. Pass it around.
I think we'll tune back in once we're pouring these over the biscuits.
And here we can do that right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Here we go.
Let's plate it up.
These aren't cookie biscuits. These are actual biscuit biscuits. So we're gonna
Southern
take one.
buttermilk biscuits.
Break it down. Cute. Okay.
Awesome.
Oop, now it's really going.
All right, let me come around.
Ooh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy mackerel. I'm gonna do one with my spicy and one with Art's classic, which his mother lost the recipe. Thanks, Mom. Okay, who wants to try it?